Pelé won 3 World Cups. Maradona won 1. Messi has 1. And in less than 24 hours, that number either changes forever or it stays exactly where it is. There's no in-between here, no participation trophy. Either Messi joins the most exclusive club in football history, or he spends the rest of his life explaining why he didn't. Here's the part almost nobody's talking about. This might be it. Not might be his last good tournament, might be his literal last World Cup game, ever. He's 39. If he somehow plays again in 2030, he'd be 43 years old, chasing a record held by a goalkeeper. So whatever happens Sunday night at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's not just a final, it's an ending. We just don't know which kind yet. So let's rewind. How did we even get here? 4 years ago, Messi finally did the one thing his entire career was missing. He won the World Cup. Qatar 2022, penalty shootout against France, one of the greatest finals ever played. He got his trophy, he got his moment, and honestly, a lot of people assumed that was the end of the story. Great career, perfect finish, roll credits. Except Messi didn't retire, and now Argentina is back in the final. Not just back, they're defending champions, trying to do something that's basically never done. The last team to win back-to-back World Cups was Brazil in 1958 and 1962. That's it. That's the whole list. Plus Italy way back before that. In over 60 years, almost nobody has repeated, and Argentina is one win away from joining them. Here's the interesting part. This Argentina team is not the flashiest one Messi's ever played on. It's not loaded with superstars at every position. Statistically, this has been one of the more ordinary title defenses on paper. And yet, they're still here, in the final, mostly because of one guy who's supposedly past his prime. Let's talk about that guy for a second. Messi is 39. In football years, that's ancient. Most players his age are coaching youth academies or doing commentary, but he's leading the entire tournament in scoring. 8 goals, 4 assists. He's now the all-time leading goal scorer in World Cup history, a record that used to belong to guys half his age at the time they set it. And the wildest part? He's doing it while visibly walking through large stretches of games, conserving energy, picking his moments. It sounds like it shouldn't work. It works anyway. That's actually insane if you think about it. Football at this level is supposed to punish you for standing still. Messi's turned standing still into a weapon. But here's where things get complicated, because the team standing between him and history is not some pushover. It's Spain. And Spain has been terrifying this entire tournament. Not flashy terrifying, suffocating terrifying. They've played 5 games and conceded exactly 1 goal. 1 the whole tournament. They just took apart a stacked France team in the semifinal, 2-0, and made it look almost routine. If Argentina's strength is one genius carrying a team, Spain's strength is the opposite. No single point of failure, a defense that just doesn't break. This sounds simple. It isn't. Because Spain also has their own generational talent lining up across for Messi, 19-year-old Lamine Yamal. And here's a detail that sounds made up but isn't. Messi and Yamal's families go back years. Reportedly, Messi held Yamal as a baby back in 2007, before Yamal could even walk, let alone play football. Now they're on opposite sides of a World Cup final. You can't write that. Well, apparently reality just did. So you've got the sport's greatest ever player at the end of the road, facing the one team built specifically to shut him down. Here's where most people get confused about what's actually at stake. It's not really about whether Messi is the greatest of all time. That debate's basically over. Most people already think he is, 1 cup or 2. It's about something else. It's about symmetry. It's about Argentina trying to become just the 3rd country ever to defend a World Cup title. It's about Messi possibly getting to walk away from international football on the single highest note a player can hit. 2 stars on the shirt, back-to-back, closed out by him personally. And if it doesn't happen, If Spain's defense holds, if Yamal has his moment instead, Messi still has 2022. Nobody takes that away. But there's a difference between a career that ends with one perfect night and a career that ends with two. One says he won it once. Two says he built something. That's the gap Sunday closes, one way or the other. In theory, this should favor the underdog narrative. Messi, 39, riding one last wave of magic into the sunset. In reality, oddsmakers have Spain as the clear favorite, not by a landslide, but enough that this isn't expected to be a coronation. Which, honestly, might make it better. The last time Messi and Argentina were supposed to be underdogs in a final, they won it in a shootout that people are still talking about years later. So here's the question nobody can answer yet, not even the players walking out onto that field. Does Messi get one more impossible moment? Or does Sunday become the day the story simply ends on someone else's terms? Pelé has 3 stars, Maradona has 1 and a legend built on a single tournament of pure chaos. Messi has 1 star and a case that's already stronger than both of theirs combined. By Sunday night, that case either becomes undeniable or it stays exactly as complicated as it's always been. Either way, we're about to find out. And if you want to see how it actually plays out, stick around because this story isn't finished yet. If you enjoyed this, subscribe for more videos like this.